Hello and good day. So, why should one invest? Well, the buying power of money is slowly decreasing over time due to what is called inflation. As the prices of things increase, the dollar, or in other countries, the currency, is no longer able to buy the same amount of product that it was before. So if you just save money and do nothing with it, then the actual buying power you will have years down the road will be smaller. And the average inflation rate has been right about 2% a year. So even if you leave in a bank, leaving in a checking account, the average interest rate only makes you about 0.05%. Or you could leave in a certificate deposit, which is better than doing nothing, but it only makes you an average around 1.85%, which doesn't even beat inflation. It might barely match it, but the bank doesn't really make you money. It just, at best, keeps you your money. So, the idea of inflation is your buying power is decreasing. So, the solution is to use your money to make more money. So, how do you do that? Well, you, generally speaking, invest it into something that will make you more money, into an asset. And that is why one would invest. Investing in business or investing in one's skills and education can help them get ahead in the once build up the skills. They could spend the money now, and later they'll be making more. And that is a type of investment that will often make hundreds, if not thousands, of percent return. Or you could invest in the market, and even if you do something passive, such as generally more passive, such as an index fund following the S&P 500 or the Dow 30, for the past several decades anyway, the average increase annually has been right about 8%. So that by itself would beat the inflation by several times. And with a index fund, the fees are generally minimal compared to most types of investing, especially with investing applications such as Robinhood and Vanguard that make it much lower and even free depending on the options you have available. So by investing, you can have your money work for you instead of working for money, and increase your ability to be able to do whatever you wanted without having to section off part of the time to do something else that you don't want to do, like a normal job or career, or whatever it is that needs to be done to accomplish your money-making task. So the idea of investing is to achieve one's financial freedom in the hopes that you won't always have to work to make ends meet or to do what it is you want to do for enjoyment. And simply saving your money isn't necessarily going to be enough, especially for something like retirement. If you happen to survive long enough or to outlast your savings, however long they may have built up, if they're not increasing, then eventually they would run out. Or even if you didn't make it long enough, they can just be passed down to your friends, family, children, and help them. So either way, the advantages to having your money be able to do something, whatever your plans may be, are generally better than doing nothing with your money, which is one of the biggest mistakes that that most people tend to make in the economic world, is they don't use their money to buy assets, and if they do use their money, they use it to buy liabilities or just the base needs. So hopefully that answers the question, and if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below.